Can we work it out? Only time will tell.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. Today it's Friday. I'm a little bit stressed because I haven't been vlogging at all this week. I have been feeling terrible, to be honest. So a week ago on Friday I had my MRI. I showed you that in my previous video, my last vlog, my MRI vlog. I have it linked up here and maybe in the description box. If not, you can just go to my channel and you can see the previous video. Anywho, so that appointment went not as well as I had hoped. I mean, the actual procedure was fine, but I did end up getting a terrible migraine, and that migraine lingered on, I believe, for like 4 or 5 days, and then I had just a pounding headache after that, and I'm still dealing with like all this congestion and headache due to the fact that I have been ill. But now, because I have been ill, I feel like my symptoms have flared up a little bit, so I'm suffering quite a bit from some of my daily symptoms that I always have, but also a few of my like old symptoms that have come back to life or whatever. And I'm just feeling so confused with the whole remission part of the disease and like being in a flare-up, because I feel like I'm in a constant flare-up all the time. And currently I'm dealing with this overwhelming sensation that my head is either on fire or in an ice bucket. It's a very strange feeling to have, because I feel like both at the same time. I feel like basically from my face and back, like my scalp is just like so strange. I feel like it's constantly in an ice bucket. You know, when you get so cold, your skin starts to burn. I don't know how to describe it. Like if you have been outside when it's -degrees and it's really cold and you forgot your gloves or whatever, you can feel that your hands start to tingle and start to get numb, and they start to be painful and almost like a burning sensation. Or you go inside and you wash your hands after that and they are just burning. That's how I feel. That's like how I feel constantly now on my head, and this is very uncomfortable, stressing me out a little bit. And then my pain in my arm, which I always have, which is, I know is chronic because I've had this now for about 2 years. I don't expect that to go away. That's just very painful at the moment, and it's manageable, but it's because I'm used to it. It's not fun. So I'm getting desperate basically for my appointment on the 7th. So I have a follow-up appointment with my neurologist on the 7th of March, and I will get my test results back from the MRI, and I'm going to be discussing again with him regarding treatments and that kind of thing. And I feel like I have made a decision. If I'm starting treatment, at least I know which one I will probably go with. So that's a step in the right direction, I suppose. I feel like I have been a little bit in denial. I hope you can hear me well. I feel like I have been a little bit in denial, almost like, who's sick? Not me. And I feel like as soon as I accept treatment, it's kind of like I'm accepting my disease, and I'm still like fighting the idea of me having a disease. So the fact that it's an incurable disease that I'm gonna have to live with all, like during the rest of my life basically, or I will have to, then I suppose that I need to accept it sometime. It's just taking a while for me, and yeah, I got my diagnosis back in August, so how many months is that? It's like 6 months since my diagnosis. I'm like 6 months post-diagnosis and I still have no treatment, and I still haven't accepted the fact that I'm ill. Yeah. So that's the reality, that's the gist of things. So today I'm working away in the office. I have a very busy day ahead of me. I need to do some social media things, I need to upload a few properties, and yeah, just go over my emails and things. and then this weekend we might go to my mom's house and spend a day or two with them. My mom has a new dog, as you probably have seen, and the kids are just missing him so much and looking forward to seeing him. So we'll see, but that's the plan for the weekend. And today is carnival day in school, so Natalie has been with costume this morning. She went as a unicorn and she's so adorable. We went to the shopping center yesterday and picked it out, and tomorrow, oh no, we can't go to my mom's house tomorrow. She has a birthday party that she needs to go to. Anywho, that's the plan. But thank you for stopping by today, friends. I'm not sure if this vlog is gonna be just this update or if I'm gonna be adding more footage, but either or, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for supporting me, and please, please, please share your stories down in the comments. I feel like every time one of you share your stories with me, it's lifting me up and it's giving me hope, and you have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. I feel like you are part of the reason why I keep going. And I'm not just saying that, it's truly how I feel. I feel like you are the only ones who really get me, because most of you are in the same situation and you know what I'm describing when I'm talking about MS and living with MS. So know that you are my rock, so to speak, and I appreciate you. So yeah, share with me.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell.
I just came home in the end. It was a really busy day and I didn't get a chance to record anymore, but I've just made myself the simplest lunch I could ever imagine, trying to follow the best bet diet now. So I'm really trying to avoid both gluten and lactose and dairy and all of those things. So the only thing here is that the only vegetable I had was these peas, and if you're gonna follow the best bet diet to a T, then you should avoid peas. But anyway, so I'm eating tuna, white rice and beans for my lunch today, nothing else. And I'm gonna have a quick coffee as well. Caesar have just went out to pick up the kids from school. Like I mentioned, it was carnival, and I know that Natalie has a lot of story to tell us when she comes back. So I want to have my lunch and I want to make my coffee before they arrive. So when my dad was here, he bought me some coffee beans, and these are from Italy. So this is an Italian espresso bean brand. I'm not sure what kind of beans they are. Normally they would put if there are 100% Arabica beans, but I think they are. I believe that they are. It smells delicious. So I'm gonna put these ones into my new grinder that I got. So I will have freshly grounded espresso today for lunch, after lunch, and I feel very spoiled. So cover your ears, friends. So now when that's done, I'm gonna prepare my espresso, and I'm gonna be drinking from my favorite cup that Caesar bought me not last autumn but the year before, and I have been loving that cup. It's from a store called Casa, like house in Spanish. And yeah, I've been loving that cup. But the fact that I can now do my own freshly grounded espresso at home, or even cappuccino, that's what I'm gonna have now. How lovely is that? I feel like it's quality of life, friends. And of course, I could not do this without my wonderful, new to me, DeLonghi coffee machine. I have been in love with this machine since ever I got it. It has been living previously in my mom's house, so it's her husband's. Thanks to him that I now have it, and I'm just so grateful for my little coffee maker. And he recently also gifted me one of those grinders, and this is also an Italian brand. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really expensive. Like I could never buy this type of machines myself, so I'm very, very, very grateful. But look how wonderful that's looking. Oh, yes, I can't wait for my coffee. And to be honest, like a cappuccino would not be alright if it didn't have dairy in it. And I'm like, I can't give this up. This is my vice. This is like the only thing that I cannot give up. I'm now referring to my diet, and I'm really trying not to have dairy. I mean, it's lactose free, but still it has dairy in it, so I know that that's not the best for me. But look how beautiful is that. Look how beautiful is that. Cheers, friends. Yummy. Now I'm placing you in my cupboard because I wanted to have the chance to speak to you guys. So I'm not sure like where to go from here. I mean, I have been loving providing you guys with all of these vlogs, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind continue doing only that. But I feel like now when we have this platform, if you guys want me to share something differently, anything really, then feel free to ask me down in the comments, or if you want to send me a private message on Instagram or whatnot. But like, don't feel afraid to ask for what it is that you want to see. If there is, maybe you want me to do more sit-down videos talking about my experience, or you know, whatever it might be, I'm open for suggestions. And I feel like we are pretty MS heavy currently, and maybe that's what I should be focusing on. I don't know, but like, I'm not here to find the cure for MS. I know that I'm not gonna be the one finding that, and I'm just like trying to live life although I have MS, and I'm trying to finally come to terms with it and accept it, and I'm not there yet. Like, I'm really not there yet. I feel that it's really hard for me to accept my diagnosis. I feel like it's very hard for me to actually believe that there is something wrong. Even I can't, like, I'm not even comfortable saying those words out loud. Like, I'm not sick. Like, that's like, I can't even fathom that I would have an illness, and like, even less so an incurable disease. Like, who would imagine? Like, I never get sick. I never go to the doctors. Like, sure, I have things wrong with me, but I never get sick, you know? So it's a constant battle. It's a constant, like, mind game, and like, I know that I'm in denial. I just don't know for how long I'm gonna be in denial. I'm very open about everything, and I talk about it. Like, I don't mind sharing, and I want to help you guys. But like, while I'm helping you guys, I feel like I'm also helping myself, because I'm talking through everything, I'm reliving some of the things, and I'm like trying to come to terms with things, and you know, it's hard. It's hard, and I know that it's hard for everybody. But like, I have daily symptoms that are very debilitating and very noticeable for me in my everyday life. So why shouldn't I want to go on a medication and hopefully prevent anything more from happening? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm deadly afraid of the side effects. I'm deadly afraid of developing some rare and scary condition due to the fact that I'm taking medication, you know? Like, my body normally do not do well on medication. I have never done well on medication of any sorts. Like, I had to go off the pill quickly because it messed up my hormones so really badly. I have, when I was younger, dealt with depression for various reasons, and they prescribed me antidepressants, and I quickly had to go off of those because that really messed me up more. And like, I got medication for my arm now, the pain relief, and it's like, I react so strongly and so badly to medication that I'm so scared of taking it that even imagining, it's not even a possibility for me, because they say that my MS is so aggressive and so active that they don't want to prescribe me any pills or injectables. I mean, I think it's the injectables that you can do I'm lying. He did offer that to me, but when I told him that I'm afraid of taking pills and feeling bad multiple times a day or every day I have to take them, I wasn't comfortable with taking pills because I know also I will forget them. Because I do forget. Then he offered, I think, injectables and infusions for me, and he wants me to go the stronger route. So I think that would ultimately been his recommendation anyway. I just said from the beginning I'm not into pills because I will forget. That's probably why we had that conversation. But still, like, so I think that if he were to decide, he would put me on Ocrevus or the other kind that I can't remember now. Like monthly infusions or every 6 months. I think it's every 6 months. And the only thing standing in between me and that is that I have to tell him that, yeah, we like go ahead and put a date in for me, or go ahead and order that for me. But because I can't physically tell him like I want to start treatment, that's never gonna happen. So I need to tell him. If that's what I want, I need to tell him. But I'm not comfortable. I don't know. Like, hopefully on the 7th I will have some more answers. But I know I'm just pushing it. Like, I'm just dejando, like they say in Spanish, like procrastinating. I'm procrastinating this more than anything ever. I mean, I'm going on 6 months post diagnosis, and I feel like I'm a little bit of a gambler. Anywho, I think I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I feel like if I'm gonna be able to get it up by this evening, I need to really sit down and start editing now. Hopefully I will have it up for you the same day I filmed it. If that's the case, then it's a record. But I really want to have my Friday uploads as like a schedule from now on. I feel like most of you are able to watch them when I upload them on Fridays. So I'm gonna try and stick to that. But thank you for stopping by, friends. I'm thinking about doing a sit-down video soon, talking a little bit more about like an update, more like a 6 month, maybe I'll sit down and film a 6 month post diagnosis update kind of thing. I might do that. But have a wonderful weekend, friends, and I'll see you guys next week. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't